Hello, folks, and welcome back to a hurricane short summary. We are going to be looking at 1984's Hurricane Norbert. Now, of course, the distinction with 1984, other storms have been named Norbert both before and after this one. So, just to ease any possible confusion that I encountered, so I almost started researching the wrong storm entirely at one point. So, oh my goodness, look at that track. What do we have here? Well, I'll tell you. Uh, Norbert originally started off as a tropical depression, of course, on the 14th of September, becoming a tropical storm just 6 hours after being starting off as a depression. So, pretty fast start off here. Norbert originally tracks to the east due to weak steering currents, and during this time, it becomes a hurricane. It becomes a hurricane on the 16th. Now, Norbert becomes a Category 3 just 2 hours after becoming Category 2, which it achieved both categories on the 17th. And we see that from the 19th to the 22nd, a high pressure replaces a low pressure in the Rockies, which causes this low pressure to move southwards. This southwards moving low pressure draws Norbert's upwards and then around. However, also at this time, actually, Norbert peaks at 130 miles per hour and fluctuates in intensity, reaching Category 4 four separate times over the course of 2.5 days. Now, Norbert tracks back down to the south, then east. Norbert then rapidly accelerates northwards. This was due to a ridge pushing it back out, and then a low pressure finally bringing it back up after that high pressure had moved away. So, a lot of complications here with its track, causing a neat little spiral. Norbert ultimately landfell on the 26th of September at 64 miles per hour near Port Abreojos, Baja California. I do hope I didn't butcher that name. I'm really sorry. Norbert is responsible for one death and $140 million in damage. Now, keynote here, Octave happened just the year before, and Octave, which I made a video on, caused some monumental flooding, especially in Arizona. So, as you can expect, with a storm following a relatively similar pattern to how Octave did, it is reasonable to say that at the time, flooding was expected to be as bad as Octave. However, in Baja California Norte, so the northern part of Baja California, rain only reached around 60 millimeters. Rainfall in Arizona only reached 1 to 2 inches, though. However, Port Abreojos and La Bocana saw 90% of its structures demolished. 4,000 were left homeless, and one person was killed, which is really all that I could find on the impact of Norbert, unfortunately. I wish I did have more overall. The main reason why I did want to cover this storm, however, was that insane track with a spiral that is really, really wide, definitely not seen. Also, Norbert was the very first hurricane to have its core fully mapped in 3D. That is a very good, very nice accomplishment by the hurricane hunters, and is something that I had no idea was even done until I was researching this video. Also, Norbert was a hurricane for 10 days, which is insane, and possibly survived into Arizona. This is not fully confirmed, and research found it is debatable. I'll say that. This would make it one of either 7 or 8 storms to do so ever in Arizona history. All of the sources that I have will be in the description if you want to read about that more. In fact, I think I even have like the mapping of Norbert, which is really cool. Y'all should check it out if you really want to. And that is all that I have for Norbert. A shorter video, but I hope that you learned something just as much as I did while researching. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and I appreciate all of you for watching.